Let's be honest for a second. Every time a new game shows a female character, the internet completely loses its mind. Not because of gameplay, not because of mechanics, not because of story, but because of how she looks. And suddenly, we're not talking about games anymore, we're talking about culture wars, politics, morality, horniness, wokeness, and somehow, video games are just collateral damage. Some people say female characters have to be beautiful or the game is propaganda. Others respond, wanting attractive characters makes you part of the problem. And both sides are absolutely convinced they're the reasonable ones. But here's my problem with this entire debate. Almost nobody's arguing in good faith anymore. It didn't start with one game, it didn't start with one studio, it's been building for years. On one side, you have corporations that realize controversy sells. On the other side, you have audience that feel ignored, mocked, or talked down to. So what happens? Every female character becomes a symbol instead of a character. She's no longer well written, well directed, well animated. She's either proof that games are dying or proof that gamers are awful. And once you turn characters into symbols, real discussion dies. But let me be clear about my position. This is not about saying women must be sexy, pull up to us, designed to please horny gamers. I don't believe that. And I also don't believe that making characters less traditionally attractive automatically makes a game deeper, smarter, or more progressive. Attractiveness is not a moral issue, and lack of attractiveness isn't one either. The problem is in beauty, the problem is reduction. What people are reacting to, even if they don't realize it, is charisma. Not looks alone, charisma, design, animation, voice direction, presence. You can have an attractive character with zero personality, or a non-traditionally attractive character who completely owns the screen. The issue is when characters feel like they were designed to make a statement first and to be interesting second. That's when audiences push back, not because they hate women, but because they hate feeling lectured instead of engaged. The anti-woke says if she's not hot, the game is trash. That's lazy thinking, but the counter argument often becomes if you care about design or appeal, you're the problem. That's also lazy. Games are visual, emotional, experiential mediums. Design matters, appeal matters. Pretending otherwise doesn't make you enlightened, it makes you dishonest. And corporations love this fight. Because while gamers argue with each other, nobody questions shallow writing, safe gameplay, recycled mechanics, or monetization nonsense. The culture war becomes a smokescreen. This is why appearance correction mods exist, not because players are evil, but because the discussion has become poison. Some people install those mods out of pure spite, others do it because they feel ignored or mocked. And instead of asking why that resentment exists, both sides just insult each other harder. No curiosity, no nouns, just louder yelling. Personally, I don't want every character to be sexy, but I also don't want every character to be ugly either. I want characters that feel intentional, confident, well realized. I want studios to stop hiding behind politics and horniness. Give me strong direction, compelling presence, memorable performances. If a character is attractive, fine. If she isn't, also fine. Just don't insult the audience intelligence and don't treat characters like chess pieces in a culture war. The female character debate isn't broken because of gamers. It's broken because corporations exploit it, creators weaponize it, and audiences are pushing to extremes. And as long as we keep arguing about appearances instead of substance, nothing improves. Not representation, not storytelling, not games. Anyway, that's my take. If you disagree, tell me in the comments why. If you agree, tell me where. Just try, for once, please, argue in good faith. Please? I don't know if I'm asking too much. Well, see ya.